Hey guys, how's it going? It's Kalai here. Today we've got a very special video. It's the AG Weekly number 17 tournament. My team, ETC, we competed last night. We got into the semi-finals, guys. Unfortunately, we did get knocked out in the semi-finals, but the fights up to there were really good, and we tried to play the best we can. We're going to be competing again next week, so if you guys want to sign up, check out the AG Academy Gaming website, sign yourself up, and we'll see you there. Now, the footage on this video is took from Brunner's 90s live stream. It's his point of view and it's his commentary, guys. You can probably tell by the voice. Heads up, my voice at the minute is messed up because I've been ill the past few days. That's a different story. So yeah, I think that's everything I needed to point out. I hope you enjoy the video, guys. Also, check out Snob's YouTube channel for our commentary, our TeamSpeak commentary while we're playing the game, and it's his footage. I'll also leave a link in the description below of his YouTube channel. So please go check that out, guys, and I hope you enjoy the video. Goodbye.
Then we've got invalid player name 00464 Valkyrie Amulet Soldier Rune Guardian with retreat, stand your ground and hold the line, so that is a thing that is happening. We'll see how that goes. Sigil of Intelligence, Hydromancy, Energy and Intelligence, so he's still like a... Valkyrie's still quite powerful. We'll see how that works out. He's still got some heals on him. Yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. I've never seen that build ever before, so we'll see that. Then we have got Dagger Pistol Thief with the 60206. Everything there pretty much bog standard. Withdraw, he's got the Infiltrating Signet on, and he's got Blinding Powder. So he's actually going for Blinding Powder and Infiltrating Signet. No Shadow Step coming out from him this time. That's a little bit of a different choice. Then we've got Menzies here on the Mesmer, 44006. Greatsword Staff with Traveller Runes, so everything there pretty much exactly the same. Yep, because he's running Staff. Then we got Steve Cly, 60062, your standard NG, playing Rabid Pistol Shield. Forgot the words for the weapons there. With the Rune of Balthazar, maybe prepping for the potentially OP Condi NGs coming out with the next patch. We'll have to see. Then we've got the Slick Shoes Toolkit and Grenade Kit, so pretty much standard there. Then we've got Snob on the Celestial Rune of Mercy Sword Warhorn Warrior 00464. So he isn't going to be cleansing all that many Condis. He's not going to be cleansing as many Condis as he would with Soldier Runes, but otherwise everything there is exactly the same. Maybe see if he changes that when we go into game. But again, we've got some interesting choices coming out there from Red Team. And we will see how these guys go. That is. There we go, just waiting for a couple of guys on both sides. And as I said again, guys, I know we're competing with other channels today, but like I said, we do have those giveaways. Do one before the final, one after the final, so bring your friends. Let's get as many people in as possible. And we will see the opening splits coming out here. Again, we're gonna get the push up to mid here, although it looks like we may see a looks like we may see a re-stealth coming out there from the guys on red here. So we're going to Lucy. We're going to this guy's view and watch them absolutely burst out Servius here. Servius is really struggling. I think he may well go down over in this corner. He doesn't have any cooldowns left. He's had to blow all of his shouts. He's just going to disengage. He's actually still alive. One stack of bleeding. Lucha is going to follow him. Isn't going to let him go. And he's going to be down. He should be left to bleed there. He should be okay bleeding as well. Vualon is actually very close to dropping here in mid 2. He's going to have to just... He gets the heal off and he goes into Lich. So now we've got a Lich against invalid player name. and Snob, but he is massively immobilized, so they really need to... Oh, the damage coming out there onto Snob now. But again, Menzies coming in and actually mowering Vualon out of that Lich form, saving the life of his teammate and sending Vualon down. A Lost Riven has also gone. Servius only just respawned as well, so this blue team here really struggling. Laura Shatton here on mid, struggling a little bit. Lost Riven just respawned. Wolf Sausage down in mid as well. Servius free capping the far point though, and a loss should be able to stop Lucha getting that decap. We're actually gonna get the crate coming out here from Steve Cly. I believe we're gonna get Menzies pop back towards the point as well, although he is currently engaged elsewhere. Menzies has actually just taken out Laura Shatton, so he's going to pull back towards this point where he is going to help absolutely nuke out Servius, who is caught in a Slick Shoes, a Condi Slick Shoes absolute mess, along with the crate. He is going to go down here now in this Nemo Wolf Sage. They're actually going to get the res as well. The cleave just not quite strong enough. Servius back up. He's just going to have to disengage. Just see, is Snob playing there? Snob is playing Mercy Runes. Okay then. Vualon again. Is Vualon still playing his weird he is. We definitely got some weird traits and stuff coming out here. But again, Nemo Wolf Sausage is going to drop on point. And the banner comes out to bring him out. Vualon just going to totally disengage. Lucha is going to go get the decap on their own home point. Laura's actually staying for the full cap on mine, which is maybe not the greatest move. Steve is actually going to get back in time to stop the full cap happening as well. I don't believe we're going to get... Laura's just going to want to disengage that, especially with Menzies coming back. Menzies has already beaten the 1v1 once. Lucha on the other side is caught by Servius and Vualon. Just going to want to disengage that. There we go, just short bows away. A waste of a well there, I think. The Thief was always going to short bow out of that.
Did you see that? Red team got a capture point.
And they're going to push back in towards mid. Red team here have their 2-cap. They're holding this 2-cap, and they may even be going for a beast here. They were thinking about it. I think they've decided against it. Although Menzies actually may be going for it. I think Menzies is actually going to be going for it. I don't think there's anyone that's going to be able to... I don't think Shatton is going to get across here in time. We got all the Condis on. That should secure that beast as well. They are just going to push into mid. Although we are going to get Servius. I don't know if they're going to be able to... The beast is going to come out there for them. It does come out for them. Servius might maybe get the decap. He should be able to get the decap, but then he's going to want to... Oh, no, he doesn't. The blink comes back out onto the point. Stops that one coming out. Vualon's actually down in mid again. Apologies again for missing that. I did watch the wrong fight there. Lost Riven is close to going down here as well. Back to Spawn, currently 1-0 up in their quarterfinal against, who is it? Froggies and Rosbeef. We do have Luche down, but he is bannered back up. So again, everybody on red team back up here. Nemo or Wolf Sage down on. I just can't help but call him that. That is just it's like 2 letters away. He's down in mid here. He's going to drop fully, I believe. Servius is gone as well. Back out towards far point there. He got caught. And again, this 2-cap being held strong. Vualon back here doesn't really know where he's going right now. He is just trying to keep it going. In fact, he's going to get caught by Steve Cly here. I don't know if he's going to be able to... maybe he's going for that Holbrook stuff because of this continuity, but he is absolutely getting wrecked here right now. In fact, that's going to kill him as well, because he was actually just knocked out of his heal there too. So again, a really, really strong play by Steve Clyde. Did crate to do it, but has barely lost any health there. So he is really playing quite strong there. On the other side again, we've got red team just holding their 2-cap very comfortably here. Really not pushing too aggressively, which is the right move for this. Although Menzies, as I say that, Menzies does start to struggle. He's going to have to pull back towards this midpoint, where he is going to run into Servius, who is here as well. But he gets that blink away, gets the phase retreat onto the top level, and he's going to be able to disengage. Now on this midpoint, we do have a lot of damage coming out here, but again, Nemo is really struggling. Luche is close to going down as well, though he's going to want to he gets that heal off, and he will be fine. That should be able to allow him to pull back into Nemo, who is going to drop. Does get that 5 pain up, but he is dropping now. And Luche takes out Laura Shatton as well, so they're gonna lose 2 more members here. Lost gonna drop as well, so they're gonna be down 3 guys here. Vu Long going for the res, which is a mistake. He's gonna want to just disengage. Servius is in a 1v1 with Steve Cly, which is a mistake as well. He does not really want to be over there, especially since he's playing Mercy Runes. Oh no, it's not him playing Mercy Runes, that's Snob. Apologies. He is playing the right build. He's only playing with 2 shouts though, which could equally be a bit of a disaster. And he is dropping due to Luche and Menzies both pulling in here. And back on mid again, Nemo is in a 1v2 now. Invalid player name and Menzies here. Just going to take him out. He does obviously, as far as Berserker builds go, he is relatively sustainy in terms of having the endure pains, but he is, in fact he is rampaging now, and he's going to get that damage out. He's going to really try and focus out some of these guys here. I don't think he's going to have enough health left to really be of all that much use here. And there's the tick over, so it is going to be 1-0 here for ETC as we move into game number 2. Moving on to Legacy of the Fofar. Apparent stream crash there. But we are just about to get into this game too. Again, apologies for the stream crash. I am still we are going into game 2 here. We are waiting for the splits. Again, we've got a fairly defensive. They're not going mid at all. We see a lot of teams ignore this point totally, but they're actually sending 2 guys towards it. We've got 4 guys going. Have we got a 5-man mid push? Okay. Blue have horribly overestimated this. They're going to get Vu Alon back, in fact. They're playing double Necro now as well. So they're playing a Condi Necro and a Power Necro. Vu Alon immediately burst down. That was totally a mistake. They sent all of their DPS over there, and Vu Alon just walked straight back into it. He is down and he is gone. Blue are going to get mid, but that was just... I don't think I've ever seen a split turn out like that before. I mean, I guess there's a first time for everything, but that one was interesting. So we will see what comes out. So Vu's just gone. We've got a 2v2 breaking out. So this 2v2 is happening on Quarry, and Erlost Riven is struggling, although it's saying that Steve and Snob both... Oh no, Steve's actually okay. Snob is struggling a little bit himself. So we will... There we go, the banner's coming out as well. Snob very close to going down though. But the banner comes out there from Servius onto Erlost Riven. They should be able to take Snob out here. I don't know whether they're going to... With 2 members, with Luche and Steve, they should be able to get that res. Although they've taken out Steve as well. And they're getting the stomp. He should be able to get... Oh, he doesn't get the stomp. In fact, Servius is going to go down here as well. Snob is actually back up. And the banner is going to come out onto Steve as well. And that is a massive res coming out. Servius has gone down as well. They have resed 2 guys there. Servius is down. Steve is back down again though. So it's all about who they can cleave out first. Snob is going to get that. Snob is not going to get that. Snob is not going to get that res. Menzies. Oh, and that's the Snob's... Erlost Riven with Vu Alon actually bleeds out there. Steve rallies off that. Erlost Riven's still down. Steve close to going down again. He needs to just leave the point. He doesn't need to stand on the point so much. He just needs to go. Like, when you've only got like 1,000 health like he had there, you don't just stand on the point all day, you kite. And that is what they need to do. They do, however, have a lot more of these guys. They've taken out 3 members of blue team now, and they are going to be moving into, it looks like the respawning blue member is going to be moving into mid, but Vu is feeding here a little bit because he's got, what's that, 4 guys here. He's got 4 guys of eligible to compete, and they are absolutely going to nuke him out. He is gone. The decap has come out. They focused on that kill so much that the decap has come out by Riven, but this shouldn't be too long for them to get this cap back. Although saying that, Laura Shatton is taking out Menzi, who has had to blow the distortion already and portal back towards the +1 against Servius here, although +2 because Luche is here as well. So it's actually turning into a 3v1 there briefly. Servius is going to move out towards mid. This fight on mid also going on. We do have both Necros here as well. Luche is struggling a little bit against Neko Neymar, who is still though playing far too centrally to the point for a Condi Necro. Needs to be way more on the outskirts of things, until obviously you're doing your Path of Corruption stuff, and in fact he is stomped out, and there goes Lost. Vualon might well go down here as well. Razman, the boss, has informed me that Back to Spawn have won 2-0 in their round. Invalid player name is down here, but he should be up there. Sorry about that, that was a phone call. But as I was saying, mid is pretty much cleaned up here. Invalid player name, taking out Vualon there. He should be up to, Snob's going to get the cap. We are breaking out into a 2v2 back on home. Servius, Laura Shatton, both low. In fact, Laura's actually going to go down due to Condi's there. Laura should be able to get rezzed, and Servius is going to get the res. Servius, though, they needed to disengage. Servius engaged back onto the point with very low health. Laura is down. Neko Neymar is on point with that plague. And we do have some low members here. Steve Clyde struggling a little bit for health here. But again, though, he's staying far too much on the point. They need to be playing... he needs to be playing a little bit... I mean, he's got Snob here. Snob can take the point pressure from him. He needs to... There you go, he's down. He should insta-rally. He does insta-rally. But they are really lacking on the point awareness. They don't need to all be on the point at the same time. Vualon down in mid again as well. So this 2-cap coming out, and Luche is going to go get the D-cap over there. Shouldn't, with the respawners, probably shouldn't stay for the full cap. Might well because they're so far ahead. Nope, does look like he's going to come back. Smart move, I'd say, with the respawners coming out. It looks like Neko Neymar might be pushing in towards mid here. Apologies if I'm dropping frames again, guys. Genuinely don't know what it is today. I'll try and fix it in the next break if I can. Neko Neymar is here in...
Just like that.
He should get up. He does get up. We do get a good res coming out there from Servius. Although Neko Neymar should just get instantly blown back up here. He's apologies guys for the dropping frames and the DCs. Don't know what's going on. I'm fine in game, but I'll try and sort it out after this round if possible. Neko Neymar is down again. And there we go. They should be able to pick, they've got mid, they're picking up home again. Now they've taken out Neko Neymar. Vualon again feeding into the point here. Doesn't really need to do this. This is going to be a relatively comfortable victory here for eligible to compete. They should be able to take out Vualon, and probably a lost here, you'd have to say. Both struggling pretty heavily. Although taking out Virulon. Luche does go down, so again it's going to be a case of there comes the res. Although Steve is close to going down, they do manage to take out Riven this time. Virulon stomped out, lost, and there we go. We tick over into game number 2. So that sets us over 2-0 for ETC, and we'll be ticking over. We'll be moving over into the semi-finals now, where we have. It's going to be eligible to compete. We'll be taking on either Brofest to Hit Squad or Mid-Air Crisis. Mid-Air Crisis with a 1-game advantage in that one. And in the other semi-finalists, Dead Man Walking or Arena Peak against Back to Spawn. Dead Man Walking currently with a 1-game advantage in that one. So we will be right back in just a couple of minutes here for you guys.